I'm Janelle Stolten-Holtmeyer, editor of Modern Distribution Management, and today I'm talking with Michael Decatur, President and CEO of industrial and MRO products distributor Lawson Products. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm very well today.
How's business going?
Well, we're feeling very good about progress across all fronts. We're growing our sales team and investing in people. We're feeling very good about growth across the spectrum, including our very small accounts up through our very large strategic accounts. As well, our culture is evolving, and we're feeling good about our evolving focus on customer service, and very importantly, our evolution toward a data-driven culture. Lastly, we're feeling good about the infrastructure investments we've made in the past in SAP, in our McCook Distribution Center. For example, SAP is giving us an ability to use information as a competitive advantage. And as well, McCook is giving us an ability to drive efficiency and improve key operational metrics across the spectrum.
What's the outlook going forward?
We're feeling very optimistic about continued profitable growth. As well, we feel good about continuing to hire and grow our sales team. That's been a primary focus for us this year. We continue to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace and be rewarded with more and growing customers. And our team is feeling very confident about our value proposition and as well the future of the company.
So prior to you taking on the role of President and CEO at Lawson Products, the company was already known for its efforts to streamline operations and to better manage change within the company. What are some of the key initiatives that you've undertaken?
Several of the initiatives had already begun prior to my arrival. For example, SAP and our build-out of the new distribution center in McCook, Illinois, had already begun. So the first task was to complete that work. And now that that is predominantly behind us, we're focused on growing and using those assets more productively. We're adding sales folks. That's a key initiative. We're driving efficiencies and operational excellence across the spectrum. And one thing that's happened recently is our senior management team is getting out and making sales calls every single month with sales reps. And that's enabled our sales leaders to have a better and more subtle understanding of the business that we're in, opportunities for process improvements, the needs of our sales reps, and evolving needs of our customers. We've also implemented Lean Six Sigma, and we're well underway with that. In January of 2013, we began the initial training on Lean Six Sigma. We began with 5 Wave 1 process improvement areas. And about 2 weeks ago, we kicked off Wave 2 of 5 process improvements. And one thing that's sort of the cornerstone of Lean Six Sigma is everything is measured quantitatively. So as we improve processes, we see data that indicates the process improvements we're actually seeing. And all of this is focused on driving value to our customers, streamlining our processes, removing non-value added work, and driving efficiency.
What are some of the biggest challenges you've had to overcome to implement some of these changes?
Well, one of the first challenges we faced was the fact that we were taking on very big initiatives, several of them all at the same time. So that's always a challenge when you're building out an ERP, when you're building new buildings, when you're revitalizing your sales organization, and doing that all at the same time. That in itself is a challenge. Now, though, as most of that is getting behind us, our challenge continues revolving around improving customer service and the experience of driving operational excellence. One of the challenges we had, specifically as it pertains to Lean Six Sigma, is people became very quickly excited about what Lean Six Sigma could do for our company. And one of the challenges is not falling into jumping to solutions first. It's very important to be systematic in gathering data and understanding the root cause of problems, and in doing so, getting at the permanent long-term solution to problems. And so we had to take 2 steps back and not jump to conclusions too quickly before we had data. But that's a good problem to have.
Why did the company decide to launch all of these at relatively the same time?
Well, we did this all at the same time because there was the need to sort of get on with it at once. We were very much committed to revitalizing the company, and we see opportunities across the board to revitalize the company. And since we're very excited about our value proposition, and our customers strongly support our value proposition. We felt like now is the time to get on with it, so that's exactly what we're doing.
So what advice do you have for young people considering distribution as a career right now?
Distribution is an exciting place to be. It touches practically all aspects of our economy. Whether you're focused on MRO, as we are, or food, or sporting goods, or almost anything in our society is moved through distribution. So it's sort of a central point in streamlining the value chain between the manufacturer and the end user of a product. You know, when I think about distribution, I think that at its core, it's a simple business. But when you add scale, that scale by itself adds complexity. Young people, or anybody who is interested in focusing on a complex system and driving efficiencies through a complex system, then distribution is probably a great field for them. One of the other things that's, I think, very important for people to recognize is the need for lifelong learning. As technology changes, as customers' need changes, all of those things require sort of a contemporary focus on learning and staying refreshed and revitalized in serving customers. And lastly, I would say financial literacy is extremely critical. When you think about moving products through multiple processes, every one of those steps has a cost and has a value, and understanding the financial value or the quantitative value of the process steps along the way is also critical.
This last question I have for you is one that we ask of all of our guests in this segment, and that's, what keeps you awake at night? Or in other words, what 3 things do you think distribution executives should be keeping front of mind right now?
What we're focused on at the moment is continuing the process to find and develop and retain the top talent. As I've mentioned earlier, hiring new sales reps and getting more productivity out of our team across the board, creating a better quality of work life for our employees. That translates to better customer service. This is something that we attend to and I spend a lot of my time on. So that's one area. And as well, continuing to focus on better ways to serve our customers. How do we deliver more productivity, and how do we deliver more productivity for the customer? How do we help our customers to become more efficient and more effective in what they're trying to do? Since our focus is on consumable MRO, what we predominantly deliver to our customers is the ability for them to do their jobs more effectively. So all of these are focus areas for us, and we spend all day and all night thinking about them all the time.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Michael.
Thank you.